Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And for this video I'm going to be doing a response to Nick, aka Swap Meet Searcher, and his video with his top 5 favourite horror DVD and Blu-ray artworks. I've decided to showcase a little more than 5, well actually a lot more than 5, with the collection that I have and so many great cover arts in my collection. I couldn't limit it to 5, so I've gone all out, and I could have picked a lot more than this, believe me, but I have narrowed it down. So guys, if you're not subscribed to Nick, highly suggest checking out his channel. He has great content, picks up some great movies, and just an all-round great guy. So check him out and subscribe to Nick if you haven't. Channel link will be left in the description box below. Okay, now on to my favourite horror artwork. The first one is Halloween. Probably no surprise to a lot of people that this will be in this video. I mean, fantastic movie, my favourite horror, but besides that, I do really enjoy the artwork of this one. Really simplistic, but really effective. This is the Halloween triple box, so it's got the original artwork on the front, and it's also got the shot of Laurie Strode from Halloween 2 on the side, and the Michael Myers mask. This particular picture was used on the Halloween 4 release. Really like that shot there. So that is Halloween. The next two aren't really, well, they're not horror movies as such. Basically what they are is they're called Drive and Delirium, and they're just a compilation 4-disc set of horror trailers. Yeah, if you're a fan of old school horror trailers, I'd definitely recommend picking these two up, by the way. A little off topic, but anyway. But I do personally really like the artwork on these. They show off a few old school posters. So as I said, not really, well, they're not horror movies as such, but they do have to do with horror, and I love the artwork, so there you go. Next we have Slaughter High. This is my most recent pickup from Arrow, or one of them. Absolutely love the artwork on that. Probably my favourite artwork to ever be released for this movie. Next we have the Willys. I love this artwork, it pretty much sums up the movie. It's a horror anthology with a group of young kids staying overnight in a tent, telling each other scary stories. The next one is definitely one of my personal favourites from my entire collection. It is Macabre. I haven't seen this movie yet, but to me this artwork is fucking amazing. I love decapitated heads in movies, just something about it. I think they look awesome, and for a decapitated head being in a fridge with the blood dripping down on a cake, to me that's just all kinds of awesome, so definitely love this one. The next one is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I really love the old cheesy 80s artwork for horror, and this one's pretty cool. It's got the clown there with popcorn behind it. Next we have Dolls. Pretty simplistic, but I've always loved this cover art, and it was the main reason that I actually picked up the movie. And great movie, by the way, but yeah, love the cover art on that for sure. Okay, next we have the Omen. This is the UK Blu-ray release with the slipcover. There's been numerous releases of this movie over the years with several different artworks. This is probably my personal favourite out of any release, with the angel there with the blood dripping from the eyes, if you can see that. and then the red background of the cemetery and the black down the bottom just really sets it out. Next we have the Australian release of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. My personal favourite artwork for this movie. Love the blood dripping effect at the back, and it even carries over to the back part of the sleeve there. I've always been a big fan of the artwork for Blood Diner. This is a printed copy. Kind of bad the ink was running out of the printer at the time, but you get the idea. Absolutely amazing artwork. Next we have Prom Night. Not a fan of this movie, really average, but I've always liked the artwork on that. Next up we have Motel Hell. Another example of great 80s cheesy artwork. Got Farmer Vincent there on the tractor pulling a bunch of people with ropes tied around their necks. How awesome is that? Next we have Chopping Mall. Absolutely love this cover. Even love the writing font. And then of course the bag full of body parts. Then next up we have My Bloody Valentine. Pretty simplistic artwork, but I've always liked it, with Harry Warden or the miner there with the good old mask on, and then the heart. Next we have Final Exam. This is another artwork that pretty much sums up the movie. You've got the killer there overlooking and stalking the college, which is in the background. Yeah, great artwork on that, and it's a really good slasher movie too, by the way. Pretty underrated. Next we have Sleepaway Camp, one of my favourite camp slashers, and again excellent artwork. You've got the letter to the parents right there, then you've got a sneaker with a bloody knife stabbed through it. Pretty cool. Next we have Bad Taste. Personally my favourite Peter Jackson movie, and this is definitely my favourite release of the movie in terms of artwork. It's a digipack, so I'm going to fold it out, but first it's got a lenticular cover, and as you can see there, the second finger appears like that. And then you fold it out, and there's some great artwork inside as well. So yeah, again this artwork definitely sums up what the movie's all about. Good old splatter goodness. And I'm a big fan of horror VHS artwork, and I don't own too many, but I do own some, so I definitely wanted to showcase some of my personal favourites. First up we have Jaws. This artwork is really iconic. Everyone knows it. It's pretty simplistic, but it's straight to the point, and I've always been a big fan of the artwork for Jaws. So this is the VHS release. Next up we have Fright Night. Not a big fan of the movie. I think it's alright, but I absolutely love the artwork on that. You've got the vampire's face in the clouds at the background, and then you've got the house. Great artwork. Next we have the VHS of Evil Dead. There's been several releases of this movie as well, along with some great artwork and some not so great artwork. I believe this was the original poster art, and it's always been my personal favourite. And I'm pretty sure this is the same artwork that's on the new Blu-ray release from the US. But this is my personal favourite artwork from any Evil Dead 2 release. Love it. And there's even some nice artwork on the back as well. And lastly, we have Scream. Out of all the releases, I personally like this artwork the best. Really simplistic, but yeah, I just love the freaked out look on her face on that. So that's it, guys. That is my personal favourite horror DVD, Blu-ray and VHS artwork from my collection. I hope you've enjoyed it, and once again, if you're not subscribed to Nick over at Swap Meet Searcher, definitely do so and get your responses in. I'm sure this is one that a lot of people will have a lot of fun with getting involved in, and yeah, it is a lot of fun because there is some absolutely awesome looking horror DVD, Blu-ray and VHS artwork out there. So get your responses happening if you can, and thanks a lot for watching.